Thank you. The stage you're about to witness is limits draw a lot. As I have said in my keynote, connected in the community outside of Connected Inc., people are thinking about how they can continue to draw, and we are thinking about how we can support them to continue to draw. So the creators who will be coming on stage are the young creators who would like to make their living on drawing, and we want to support them. So Draw a Lot community is for young creators, and they will learn through this community how they can build their living around drawing. And I would like to ask Aoyama-san to come on stage to talk a little bit about this. My name is Aoyama, and I am the general producer of Draw a Lot. I would like to talk a little bit about the initiative that we are conducting. Draw a Lot is a community which would enable the connection between the creator and the various companies, Wacom and PC manufacturers, goods manufacturers, software manufacturers are participating in the Draw a Lot college program. The schools and local governments are to join this initiative going forward. The stage that you are going to see today is the stage by the creators who are learning in the Draw a Lot College. 2 creators will perform in front of you. Limits is an art battle within 20 minutes. And utilizing part of Limits, we will be having a show on stage. The creators will be creating their piece within 20 minutes. You see on the screen, the theme for today is Pen times Next Generation. So under this theme, within 20 minutes, their work of art will be created. So after 20 minutes, there will be a new art created, and you would be able to see a process of that art being created, and I think that you will enjoy looking at this, what kind of story will be arising from this process. The participants of Draw College, including the 2 creators you will see, they have a dream of making a living through creative activities. And I hope that we would be able to have your continued support towards those creators. So I would like to pass on the microphone to the MC. Limits Draw a Lot. I would like to introduce to you the creators who will be having a battle today. The first creator is Ego from the blue corner. Ego is still working in design company, but his work is mainly editing videos, and he does not have much opportunity to work his own work. So he wants to make a living on the things he draws, and he applied to the Draw a Lot College. The red corner creator is Koyuki. She's working part-time and designs characters and illustrations. She's 22 years old. She would like to make her living on creative activities, and her storytelling through her work has been appraised highly. Please give them a warm round of applause. So the two creators have sat down and they're checking their tools. For today's event, I will be serving as your MC. My name is Carrie Edusuke, and we have with me Miss KTYM, who is Limit's official instructor. So the battle is about to begin. The two creators are checking the tools. So what they're doing is to check whether everything is in the right place. Yes, the pressure of the pen and whether the pen is working properly, they're checking that. So after they check this, they will work on to create their work. So there's a lot of movements that they're doing. So what the artist checks differs one by one. Yes, whether the brush is working properly when it's a thin brush by having a layer. When drawing a layer, they are checking whether there is no time lag. So I have with me, KTYM, you are official instructor. What do you do? So I am researching on the 20 minutes drawing, and also I provide training to the beginners. So the time allocation within 20 minutes, efficient way of drawing. Those are the programs that I provide as a trainer. So it seems that the creators are ready. So we will now start the art battle. So the battle has started. The two selected artists from Draw A Lot College. We are witnessing a digital art battle. So they are drawing very differently from each other. So from the blue corner, Eigo-san. So it seems like these are building, and what Eigo-san said before the stage, that she was not nervous at first, but around the time the event has started, her nervousness has increased. So that's her frank feeling, and she would like to express what she has been practicing. So it seems that Eigo-san is drawing very quickly. So she's drawing a building, and at the same time, she has the three-dimensionness. So she's now getting the lighting on the windows. So she doesn't look so nervous as she has said. So she looks very confident. So KTYM-san, have you provided training to them? Yes. So how is Eigo as an artist? She's very good at drawing unique characters, and both are very good at creating characters. And Eigo has a very good capability in showing her world, story of her world. From the red corner is Koyuki. She said that she was really nervous before the stage, and her voice was quite small, and she said that she will do her best.
Koyuki-san, what kind of artist is she? As I said, she's very good at drawing characters. In addition, the character setting is actually drawn into her drawings. Already on the screen, we are seeing a very attractive character. Character setting is something that you see from this drawing? Is that going to be some uniqueness of an artist? Yes, using the background. Some artists show the world using the backgrounds, but some other artists make the audience imagine the world by showing the character only. So in their minds, they already have a certain world that they would like to draw, and I think that requires some skills to show the audience the world that artists have in their minds. So having the audience imagine is some added value of these drawings. And Eigo-san was drawing a three-dimensional drawing of buildings. Now she started drawing something else, it seems. The buildings are now gone, and she's now working on a character using lines. And how this character is going to be integrated into an artwork is something that we want to watch. So in limits, you are to finish the artwork within 20 minutes. And we imagine how it's going to come out as a piece of artwork. And in the process, you kind of get lost how it's going to look like in the future. I think that's the fun part of watching Limits. But Limits, within 20 minutes, artists are to finish a drawing or finish an artwork. But what is the great thing about Limits? Illustrations, you only look at the completed or finished artwork. But you're able to enjoy the process, not only the work process, but the key is how to make people interested to watch the process of drawing. So that's something that you need to make plans for during the preparations, and you come up with new ideas while you're performing on the stage. And that's something I would like the audience to enjoy as well. Just by looking at these, you can see how the artists work, and the coloring. Eigo-san is very fast. It's been just 5 minutes since the start, but already she's coloring. As a Limit artist, I would say that they are beginners, but I see that these two performers are developing really well. Eigo-san and Koyuki-san, the both artists, to perform in front of a big audience on a stage. I think I understand it's a first experience for them, for both of them. So do you think they're nervous? No, sitting on stage. I've been on stage sometimes, but sometimes your hands tremble, you're so nervous you're not able to draw as you want. Considering my experiences, I think these two artists are doing really well. I think they'll be happy to hear that. So there are differences in terms of color as well. Very vivid colors Eigo-san is working on, and right now Koyuki-san is coloring carefully the character. I see a lot of difference. The speed, I believe, differs from one artist to another. Yes, future developments and what they would like the audience to see and what they would like to highlight. Of course, how much time they spend on certain parts differ from one artist to another. Eigo-san is starting to draw another character, I think. This time allocation is a very important factor in Limits. So the creators, they don't really do the drawing while being watched. That is true. And I think many of the artists don't want to be watched while they're working. So they don't want to be watched while they're drawing. Yes, because they would like to have completed, finished artwork so that they can be confident about, which is the same with me. But if you are to show the process of drawing, I think you come up with different ideas, some ideas that you never really came up with in the past. So illustrations that focuses on performing is something that you can do, and is something very important with Limits. So in your work, do you finish your artwork within a limited time of 20 minutes? No, never. a drawing in 20 minutes is really too much. It's extremely difficult for artists, but however, you will be more sophisticated and you can become more efficient in drawing, which has a very positive impact in your daily creative work. So limits, performing in limits would contribute to improving your skills. Yes, exactly. And this time, the theme that's been given is pen and next generation. Those are the two words that are given as themes. In limits, you're given some theme, and the creators would come up with their own ideas based on the themes. In actual limits, you rotate around a roulette, and the theme is decided right before the performance. And then you choose a winner. In this stage, we don't choose a winner, but in the usual limits competition, we choose a winner. So therefore, right before the performance, the theme is decided, which makes creators even more nervous. For this, Eigo-san and Koyuki-san, pen and next generation, the theme they knew already, and they have been practicing based on the theme. Yes, exactly. So Draw College that these two creators belong to, Aoyama-san explained a little bit about this college. What do you do at the college? As was introduced by Aoyama-san earlier, artists and corporates and local governments, artists do not have a lot of opportunities to be connected to businesses. So this is an initiative to give them the chance to do so. Okay. So your work to be the artists do not have a lot of opportunities to have their artwork seen by businesses. Yes, we have SNS and there are many contact points today, but increasing number of people are drawing. So it's not easy to be connected to big companies or to make drawings. So I think this is can bring benefits to the artists.
So for the two artists, this event has a significant meaning. So it has been, the 10 minutes has passed. So we have 9 minutes and 42 seconds. Half of the time has passed. And what is the situation of Eigo-san? So she has created a second character in the back, and the lines are very stable, and she is very speedy. So the lines are very stable. Yes, she's very good at, and she's very used to drawing the characters. Next, it's Koyuki-san on the red corner. She is adding on colors in very detail to this character she's drawing. The shade and the colors. She is trying to communicate the attractiveness of this character through using various shades. So now her background is in the yellow. Yes. I think she's adding on things in addition to the character. So more than half of the time has passed. And what is the feeling of the artists when the time is less and less? Are you thinking about time? So the efficient use of time is what the artists are on their minds. And this 10 minutes time point is very important because they will start trying to change what they are drawing within the remaining time. So it's very amazing that they have drawn this much within 10 minutes. It's just been 10 minutes. I think there are many people who are seeing the limits art battle for the first time, and I think many people should be surprised to see the process of the creation. So Koyuki-san art is changing. Yes, by adding on various effects surrounding the character, it's becoming more attractive. And Eigo-san has added green into the background, and it makes the character stand out. So the way that Eigo-san is putting on the color, it's very vivid, and Koyuki-san is a lighter color. So this is where the differentiation is made. Yes, what to select where, and selecting the point where they would like to highlight. Those are very important points. And it takes a long time to select the right color. So utilization of the colors that the artist is used to using will be utilized, and their uniqueness will stand out. So we are watching the streaming from the camera, and it seems that they don't have any hesitation. That's right. I think that they have an image of the completion of their work, and they're working towards that goal. So Koyuki-san is changing the size as well as the angle. And it seems that she's creating a frame. Yes, I think that she is evolving her work. Yes, using this tool, she is able to do that. This is unique to digital art. So this means that there is a breadth of things that the artist would be able to do. Yes, the artist would be able to more freely express. And digital tool is very attractive for the artists to be able to do this in 20 minutes. So this is what digital enables. Correct. So the remaining time is 5 minutes. The time passes by very quickly. So 15 minutes have passed. I think this is where things get interesting. Koyuki-san is moving away from what we thought she was drawing. So the theme is pen times next generation. So the interpretation of that theme by the two artists will be shown on the screen. So the term next generation is very abstract, and pen is a specific word. So how they capture those words, interpret it, and explain their interpretation, and to communicate the message. That's what they are trying to do, and I think they are now finalizing their work. Eigo-san's work is very three-dimensional. Utilizing the color, we are able to see the depth, and she is utilizing various vivid colors. And she's adding on the color to the character she has drawn first. So that's the light. So by adding on small things, it looks very differently. Yes. I think that the attractiveness of the character would be added on. As you have said, KTYM-san, we usually see only the completed version, and we are able to see the thought process through this limits game. So now the remaining time is 3 minutes. Limits draw a lot. Blue corner, Eigo-san, and red corner, Koyuki-san. They are participating in a performance digital art battle. So in the regular limits game, after 20 minutes, the winner will be declared. This time around, we do not call a winner. we are having the two artists draw real time on stage as performance.
Koyuki-san's work is progressing. The Cintiq Pro 16 is what Koyuki is using right now, and she just drew that device in the drawing. She actually decided to draw her own tool because it seems as though the audience perspective has changed because of that. That's impressive. And Eigo-san, on the other hand, she is adding yellow to make it. Yes, there are a lot of movements to the drawing, and it seems as though that there are different temperatures. Less than 2 minutes, less than 1 minute and a half. Okay, it's been very fast. So about 1 minute to go, but it seems as though that the two artists are finishing their artwork. Yes, I think they are trying to. They have already shown what they would like to show. I think they're just improving the quality of the work. So by adding detailed colors, they are improving the quality. The good thing about these digital tools is that you can make a very detailed adjustments, and by doing so, they are making their artwork even more attractive. Less than 15 minutes. The two creators are working very fast. They're adding colors, making adjustments. It's not like they are on the stage for the first time. We have 30 more seconds. So Eigo-san is zooming up, so we are not able to see the overall picture. We can't wait to see the whole work. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time is up. Thank you so much for your hard work. Eigo-san looks relieved, and Koyuki-san too. She looks relieved too. Thank you both of you for your hard work. I was extremely impressed. First of all, KTM-san, what did you think about the performance? I think the two artists have been able to show the power of the characters, and they were also able to show the different way of drawing. So, but they've been able to create different types of artwork based on the same theme. These are completely different pieces of work. So I think we should be asking some questions to both directors. First of all, Eigo-san on Blue Corner, thank you very much for your hard work. Thank you. What did you think? Well, my hands are still trembling, but I'm happy that I was able to complete my work. And moreover, while I was drawing, I did a lot of thinking. It was a great experience for me. Thank you. KTM-san, what do you think? So, you can probably talk about the drawing, the message that you would like to convey. So pen and next generation were the theme. So digital girl behind is creating the art, and with that art is empowering people. And what I would like to say is that a pen has a power, such power. So that's great, a cool message. Thank you. And now on red corner we have Koyuki-san. First of all, what did you think? I was extremely nervous, but the moment I sat down on my chair, I could concentrate and I was able to do everything that I wanted to do. I'm very happy. Okay, that's great. Now, what was the theme of your work? So pen next generation was the theme. What was it that you wanted to draw? First, I created analog tool, and then I put the background, a digital device of tablet, I wanted to show how the changes in generations. Oh, change in generations. You express the next generation with that. The character itself is very powerful, and I think it was a very interesting screen that you created. Thank you. I would like to invite the Representative Director, President, and CEO of Wacom, Mr. Ide, to give some comments. Ide-san, over to you. Thank you. Koiki-san, Eigo-san, thank you so much for your hard work. I was impressed. So you talked about the messages that you wanted to convey, but looking at your drawings, I think it's a challenge to Wacom. I really felt that way. Koiki-san's drawing, you started with the analog and you shifted to digital, and you show the shift of generations. On the side, you have a brush. Wacom cannot you? I think it was you were challenging Wacom to ask us if we are able to create a brush like that. And Eigo-san, this track that comes out of the pen, tip of the pen, impresses people's hearts with like Kotodama. And I think you are challenging Wacom whether we can create a pen like that. And I'm ready to take on that challenge. So making living with creative work. My daughter was dancing this morning at 7 o'clock. And she is committed and determined to make a living through dancing. And how hard that is and how valuable that is, I fully understand. So together with Draw a Lot, we are going to support the creative journey that you are going to go through in the future. And that's a promise and commitment of Wacom. Ide-san, thank you very much for your comment. And now, I think we should do a photo shooting.
Eigo-san, Koyuki-san, and President Ide are now doing the photo shoot. Limits Draw a Lot stage was what you have seen. I hope that you enjoy Connected Inc. 2020 Draw a Lot College program, which is a program to support the young creators. We hope that you take an interest and support them. I think it's a great opportunity to look for up-and-coming artists. So the MC was Ryusuke Kelly, and the explanation was provided by Ms. KYTM.